Hello, in this video we are going to high poly our mask of our helmet. So the first part I like to do is the easy part, so let's start that. So make sure that you are, when you go to your, in here, you want to set that to equal distance. And then there we go. Try to keep the distance between the edges consistent. Okay. Okay, now if I hit 3, go to object mode. That looks good. All right, add some edge loops here. Oops, there. So if I hit 3, you see how this rounds out? I'll have to add an edge loop right there. But the problem with this, now if I hit 3, you get like a bump. So to better see these issues, let's put on a shinier material. So let's go over here, design, favorite material. We can use a fawn, and then bring up your specular color up and your cosine a little bit down. See if that does anything now. So now if you go around it, you'll see that bump there that we don't like. And so let's try to get rid of it. So to get rid of this, we're going to fan this out. So I'm going to select this piece and deselect this bottom because I still want that crease at the bottom. I'm going to slide this up. Do the same thing over here. Slide that. And I'm going to take this, slide this over so it's a little more even. There we go. Now if I hit 3, it's a little bit better. But it has this little bump, this peak that I don't like. If we add an edge loop here, that might help, but then we're going to have an edge there that we won't like. But let's see. So it helped a little bit. So I'm going to select this edge, that, and deselect everything else. Slide this up. Well, I'm going to deselect everything from about here. Something like this. Like average it out, something like this. And I'm going to pull this part down. Okay. So now if I hit 3, it's a bit better. And another way we can fix this little bump here is we'll just push it in a bit. It's a little bit better. So I think that's probably good enough. But now let's move on to here. So this has a sharp, a crisp edge there and here. All right. I'll add an edge loop here. So one thing in the reference, this comes to a V, but it's when you hit smooth, it's kind of a U, and we want to make this a little sharper. So let's do an edge loop, Add it right here. And I'm going to deselect everything except for this top piece and slide down. Slide edge tool. Like this. And this piece. Slide this. Take this and slide that over here. Alright, so let's hit 3. We still have those little peaks. So what we can do here, let's try to just move these back a bit, like that. And then this will move back a bit. That should help a bit. Okay. So now let's hit 3. Let's take a look. I don't like what's going on there, so let's take a look. Okay. So when I hit 3, this smooths in a way that I don't like. It needs to have more of a peak to it, and then this doesn't look great either. So let's do something about that. Add edge there. I'm going to deselect. Select this and slide my edge up. Like that. Whoa. Oops. Slide my edge up. That. And then this. Slide this down. This. I'm going to slide this part down a bit. Just basically evening out the geometry. Moving this. My kids are running around upstairs. You can hear that. And let's go over here. Let's add an edge here to help with that. Actually, before I do that, let's check to see if it's okay. Nope, that's not okay. That looks bad. Okay, so I'm gonna add an edge loop there and see if that fixes it. It's okay. Might make this a little bit less tight there. Maybe that's causing it. And then I'm going to select this, deselect it, and then slide it down. This, slide it down. This, slide it down. There we go. If I hit 3, have that, and this piece I think can move over a bit. There we go. Maybe take a look. It looks pretty good.